You're not tired. You're undisciplined. You're not stuck. You're soft. And you're not lost. You're just addicted to comfort. The truth is brutal, but necessary. This world doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't reward potential. It rewards execution. It rewards discipline. Every time you hit snooze, every time you skip the workout, every time you break your word, you lose a piece of yourself. You tell your future, you're not worth the pain today. But let me ask you something. When did we become so fragile? When did we decide that comfort was more important than freedom? You see, the war you're fighting isn't outside of you. It's inside. It's between the version of you that wants to be great and the version that wants to stay the same. And most people, they lose that war every single day, not because they're weak, but because they never learn to suffer with purpose. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it, especially then. It's waking up early when your bed feels warm. It's training when your body says rest. It's working on your dreams when no one's watching, when no one's clapping, when it's boring, repetitive, and hard. Because that's where greatness is built, not in the spotlight, in the dark, when it's just you versus you. You keep looking for motivation like it's supposed to save you. But motivation is a liar. It fades. It fails. Discipline is what remains when motivation disappears. Most people think discipline is restriction, that it's rigid, that it's suffering, but discipline is freedom. Freedom from regret. Freedom from weakness. Freedom from being controlled by cravings, emotions, and laziness. When you become disciplined, you walk different, you speak different, you live different, because you know you've earned it. Comfort is the silent killer. It lures you in, keeps you docile, weak, and safe, but it also keeps you stuck, and eventually, it leaves you empty. One day you'll wake up in a body you don't respect, in a job you don't like, living a life you didn't choose, and you'll wonder how the hell you got there. The answer? You chose comfort over and over again. You want to break free? You want power? Then you need to start doing what's hard. You need to suffer with a purpose. You need to bleed for a reason. You need to sacrifice now so you can live with pride later. Because every rep, every early morning, every hard choice is a brick. And brick by brick, you build a life you don't need to escape from. You have two choices: master yourself or stay a slave to your comfort. One path leads to power, the other leads to regret. Choose wisely, because no one's coming to save you. Only you can make the change. Only you can put in the work. Only you can decide that enough is enough. So start now. Start ugly. Start tired. Start broken. But just start. And if this message hits something in you, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe. Join a movement of people who are done being average. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, your future self is watching you right now. Make him proud, because at the end of the day, discipline will set you free.